Hello everyone, in today's video we will be continuing our review by solving these problems that I've written on the screen. I would like for you to pause the video and try to solve them on your own and then come back and see if you did them correctly. So please pause the video now. Okay, so let's see problem number one. Problem number one says, on this side of the river there are 36 trees. Together with the trees on the other side of the river has 78 trees. Together with the trees on the other side of the river, there are 78 trees. How many trees are there on the other side of the river? So let's try to understand that. Here, these trees altogether are 36. Okay, so all of these trees here are 36. I don't know how many there are over on this side. I can't see them, so I can't count them. But I know that together they make 78. Altogether, the trees need to be 78. Now, how can I use this information to find out how many there are on this side? Well, let's think about this. 78 is what I get if I put these together with these. However many there are, if I put them together, I get 78. Meaning that if I take these out of the total, all I'm going to be left with is these. So if I take 36 out of 78, I am going to see what is left on the other side. So I need to do 78 minus 36. Since I don't have 36 fingers, I am going to use the shape that we've shown. And I'm going to put 78 on top, 36 in the middle, and I am subtracting. 8 take away 6 makes 2, and 7 take away 3 makes 4. So my answer should be there are 42 trees on the other side of the river. Next up, next problem says that there are 23 butterflies on this side of the river and another 9 on the other side of the river. How many butterflies are there altogether? Now initially you might get a little confused because it sounds a little bit like the last problem. But here's the difference. Last problem we were told how many trees there were on this side and how many trees there were overall. And we were being asked to find how many trees there were on this side. Now we know how many are on this side and how many there are on this side, and we want to figure out how many there are overall. We know that there are 23 on this side, and there are another 9 on the other side. And if we put them together, which means addition, we're going to find out how many there are overall. So I need to do 23 plus 9. Since I have 9 fingers, I can put 9 on my fingers and count forward from 23. So I'm going to say 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So this addition makes 32. So my answer should be there are 32 butterflies. There are 32 butterflies. Next problem says, Little Red Riding Hood picked 64 apples at the forest. She ate 7 on her way home. How many were left? So in this basket, when she leaves the forest, there are 64 apples, right? There are 64 apples. And by the time she gets home, she eats 7 of them. So she takes 7 out of the basket, meaning subtraction, and she eats them. So I need to do 64 minus 7. Seeing as how 7 is small enough that I can put it on my fingers, I'm going to make 7 fingers and count backwards from 64. Backwards because I'm subtracting. So I'm going to say 63, 62, 63, 62, 61, 60, 59, 58, 57. So my result here is 57. And my answer should be there are 57 apples left. Next problem. Next problem says the forest has 42 apples, 30 lemons, and 22 oranges, as you can see here. How many fruits does it have overall? So, 42 apples, 30 lemons, and 22 oranges. And it's asking me how many fruits there are overall, meaning that I need to put this number of fruits, I need to put all these numbers together to find how many there are overall. Putting things together means we need to add. We need to do 42 plus 30 plus 22. And if you don't remember how we add more than two numbers, we just add the first two, and then whatever we find, we add 22 to the result of that. So I'm going to do 42 plus 30. I'm going to use the shape because I don't have 30 fingers, or 42 for that matter. So I'm going to do 42 plus 30. 2 and 0 makes 2. 4 and 3 makes 7. And then to this, we need to add the 22. So we're going to say 72 plus 22. 72 plus 22. 2 and 2 makes 4. 7 and 2 makes 9. So the total number of fruits is 94. My answer will be there are 94 fruits altogether. So that'll be all for today. Do your worksheets tomorrow and on Thursday. If you have any questions, either write them in the video comments or ask me or Ms. Georgia at the live meetings Tuesday and Thursday. Otherwise, I'll see you on Friday for your self-correction video. Have a good day.